What's up, everybody? Welcome to ZSR and welcome to another season of Weeb Shit, live on ZSR. We have some special Weeby shit today, live with the Link's Awakening DX any% tournament. No wrong rob, no out of bounds. The tournament for 2021, and this is the 5th seeding race. Although, if I remember correctly, last week I put seeding race 5 on a schedule, so now on YouTube you'll have 2 seeding races 5. Great. Fantastic. Professionals on CSR, as you all know. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the gaming. So I give it over to Phantomet and to Syntro. Take it away.
So I'm not going to lie. I was completely prepared for you to be 100% professional about that. And I was going to call you out on not saying it was weeb shit. But then you went for it like a mad lad. And I'm proud of you. Also, not being able to count for this community is just par for the course. Because this is, of course, the Link's Awakening, any%, no wrong warp or out of bounds, seeding race. The best scores for each of our racers is going to be what allows us to seed them. And so far we have quite the field. We have Say Demon of the community currently. World record holder for the no wrong warp out of bounds damageless category. And we have Xander coming up close. Zintro is also racing, but will not be shown on stream for the moment. And then we have
Nitros, not Zintro.
Nitros. Did I say Zintro? Zintro's one who's helping me.
Yeah, our names are oddly similar.
So you're not allowed to have Z's in your name anymore. That's it. No Z's. And then we have 2 newcomers of the community, Pink Batman and Madame Materia or Isabel Zephyr, who are both swiftly getting better at the game as time goes on.
Yeah, we may see some sub-hour in this race. That'll be something. I know Pink Batman, I think PB'd in the last race from a few days ago.
I believe.
But yeah, we're starting in about 10 seconds here, so good luck to everyone.
Yeah. And of course, we're starting out this, such as any other category for this game, because we're not original at all. We're waking up. We're gonna go get our sword, because these slackers can't be bothered to pick up sharp objects on a beach.
I'm just gonna have to watch the regular Twitch stream because
it's bad for you.
Yeah, the other one just keeps loading. Anyway, we're getting our sword, and then we're gonna do some rupee duping. If you have your sword and or shield out at the same time as you land on a rupee, or a rupee lands on you, there's a chance that the rupee will duplicate, and you'll get 2 rupees. And we just want to try and dupe as many as we can, because we need 10 to do any sort of advancing. We need 10 mainly for the trendy game, because that's the thing that we cannot get for free.
Oh, I just heard a thing happen.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, that's a thing for you, I believe. So, anyways, well, we pick up, looks like Say has 9. It's a pretty good start. Unfortunately, still having to trust the bushes, but gets one really quickly and dupes it to boot. So now we're going to go start stealing. Xander gets 10 really quickly, so does Madame Materia, and Batman is left wanting.
This is standard to be left wanting.
Never trust the bushes, what I say. Can't trust a plant.
Except for hearts. If you want hearts, you trust the bushes.
Alright, so now we have Say stealing the bow. Has technically bought 2 sets of bombs as well, but the way that the... what's the currency counter? I guess would be the way to put it. It counts down. Sort of like the health boxes in Mother. So you can technically buy things for free if you just save and quit after buying them. It's nice.
Sorry, it's technical difficulties. I'm back.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so trendy game. We don't get the Yoshi doll because we just completely skip pretty much the entire trading sequence.
Even
by
in Honda,
first-
we skip it.
But first, even just knowing the base pattern for the egg, you're supposed to get the lens to know the pattern for the egg. But if you actually know the base pattern for it, which is we'll tell you later, you could just skip the entire thing, except for getting the stick. And there's a few other tricks I think that you can also do to skip a bit more of it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, basically we don't even look at the trading sequence because it's slow. There are ways to get past, and we don't want to go slow. We're speedrunning.
All right, so we see a trick over here on Seisei's screen. Bomb trigger. We place 2 bombs, same screen. Explodes, makes things happen. It's nice.
And we abuse that like as much as possible. Even for like time saves that are like a few seconds, we will
Like
do bomb triggers because saving a few seconds is great.
it's amazing how much time we put into saving in a few seconds in an hour-long run.
Yeah.
Well, 15 minutes to an hour.
Or 48 minutes if you're TGH.
Alright, so now we're heading into D1, using Link's noodly arms to open up a door. This is a rather straightforward dungeon, but it's going to feature another one of the tricks that we're going to use prodigiously. As well as...
Oh,
yeah, go for it.
just to kind of explain it ahead of time here. The walls of these dungeons are all ledges that you can actually jump off. If you were to get on top of the walls and then just walk off them, your character would jump. So we can abuse that by making the game think that you're on the ledge by clipping into a wall. Clipping is like kind of going into the side of the wall, being 3 pixels or less into the wall.
How did that happen?
I don't know what all these Discord sounds are coming from.
I got moved to a different channel. I guess I must have misclicked something.
Huh.
Just like this game, Discord worked good.
Yeah. So take a look at Stacy's screen here. He's gonna clip into the wall in a couple seconds here, and then he's gonna kind of do a couple inputs, and then jump away from the wall, like that. And yeah, he tricked the game into thinking he's on the ledge, and that gave him an extra height in his jump. And that's a super jump that nobody understands.
It's
like the weirdest
thing down.
They'll getting past the block after the Nightmare Key. I have no idea why that one works.
No, because you're going over the ledge, but you're going between the fence and the ledge.
Okay. Interesting. Here's Molderm. He's a real pain. He's actually the hardest boss in this game for speedrunning.
Yep. You have.
And even casually, he's kind of the hardest boss.
He's mean, and you have to restart the fight if you fall off this platform. And Seisei getting a nice 6-18 for their finish D1.
Yeah, very good time. Blame the rupees. The rupees make the early game sometimes.
Yeah. So we're seeing a little bit of variance on strats on the bottom screens. You can use arrows to do super jumps, but it is, of course, a limited resource.
Yeah,
we saw
they can get
Materia.
They can get really tight at the end if you're not careful with your arrows.
Yeah.
And
takes
Materia
fall.
falls. However, you can actually hold jump when you fall, and that will allow you to just jump right back up and go back to the staircase. So it's not the biggest time loss, except you do have to start the fight all over again.
It is what it is.
So
Alright, so now-
D2, including D2 itself, it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing really special. There's one trick called the flop clip coming up.
Well, you mean to say that splitting the dungeon in half isn't special?
I mean, in terms of glitches, there's not really too much until getting to D3.
There's the ghosts. That's
Yeah.
about it.
But is that even
like I
actually
said-
a glitch?
Probably.
I wonder. It's kind of There's some debate in the community on like what is and isn't a glitch.
Doesn't
which
every
makes-
community have that?
Yeah, but this one seems to really be picky about it. Like, we have a glitchless category, but like, almost nobody plays it because like, what's a glitch in this game?
Look, I've done it, except that, you know, I screwed it up at the very end and made myself feel bad.
That's how every run goes eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimately.
Alright, so say using the text box and wall clipping, because, you know, you can go inside walls and trees, to get past that rock in what's known as a flop clip. It's very nice. The only reason we get the powder in this game is to start D2, because it's a required item right here.
And unfortunately, there's no way to super jump over, which would probably be out of bounds anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and on the screens we've got the Moblin King, who's so kind of sometimes a pain. You want to 2-cycle him, but not always what happens.
I wonder, what's the closest you've seen to a 1-cycle on Mecha? Can you do a 1-cycle?
I don't think so. I don't think it's possible, because like the only thing that hits him is sword.
He'd have to get Piece of Power or something, but then does he even take extra damage from Piece of Power?
And maybe, probably, Piece of Power maybe could do it.
And of course, the reason why we pick up the bow is because the bow's overpowered. It kills most mini-bosses in 2 hits. And we're actually just going to push these ghosts off screen and leave this dungeon after getting our power bracelet, because it's faster that way. We're gonna go learn how to make a campfire and then come back. And now, with Dungeon 2 mostly done for now, we're gonna start heading towards D3 because we know how to count. It's 1, 2, 2.1, 3.
And
Decimals are
then
whole numbers.
we stop counting after 3, though. Okay, Villa Skip. How does Villa Skip really work? Oh, Stacey taking a fall there. If you pause as Link is about to fall, you'll hear Link falling, but when you unpause, Link will be at like the very, very bottom of the screen, and all you have to do is hold down, and you'll transition. And this is not considered out of bounds. But this is Villa Skip, and I kind of want to change the name to Candlelit Skip, because we're not actually skipping the villa. We're skipping Candlelit.
You're skipping ever having to go into the villa.
But we just went into the villa. This is the villa. We need to get
No, the
key.
villa is the little house. This is the garden in the back of the villa.
Guess.
A villa is a structure.
But then there's no Villa Skip in Hundo, because you do actually pass through the house. Anyway.
No, because you skip going in the house. You leave out the house.
By going in. You have to enter it somewhere. If you go in through
No,
the back, you're still entering
you enter
it.
a cave and then you leave the house. Look, this game makes complete and total sense.
Sure. So D3 is pretty much a bunch of super jumps. That's all. That's like all it is. It's just a bunch of super jumps.
You'll
to
also
get
be
places.
seeing. You'll be seeing the one intended instance of us getting power up. For
Yeah.
this category. We're gonna
It's-
get the piece of power right there.
This is the longest stretch where we go without saving and quitting, so we're allowed to build up our kill count. And I think it's 30 kills, and you get
30, and then
pizza
it
power.
increases, isn't it?
Yeah, I think at like so many hearts it goes to 40.
So there was Dong Skip. We do a super jump off that corner, clink off the Dodongo, and use that to get over that block. We saw Seisei miss it once, but here's Xander gets a first try, closing that lead just by a bit.
Now we see two ways of getting the Nightmare Key. Seisei did a shield bump strat that saves a couple seconds. And Xander is going for a pit jump. Or what I call Dong Skip.
Wait, what do you mean? Dong Skip is the other thing.
No, that's Dodongo Skip. I call it two different things.
Alright, we gotta pull the E-brake here. We gotta hit the parachute. This stream logic is going out of bounds, man. You've gone too far with your power. This isn't a lucid dream. Alright,
we shall see about that. By the minute I become more powerful.
Oh god. He's turning into Skeletor before our very eyes. This really is a weeb shit commentary.
There, that's D3. Yeah, Slime Eye is really easy with Piece of Power. The strat changes a little bit without, but you almost never fight him without.
Ideally, you'll never get hit in this dungeon.
Yeah.
You'll never get hit anywhere, really. Link is immortal.
Especially if you're Seisei. Seisei will do the whole thing without getting hit. So, for this, we're gonna go get the Angler Key by also skipping more of the trading sequence, which is actually doing Walrus Skip. So normally you have to get Marin, and to get Marin, you actually have to give the pineapple to the bear in Animal Village. But if you just do Walrus Skip, which is a bomb trigger that triggers the Walrus cutscene, then you don't have to even look at Marin. So doing that, we skip more of the trading sequence.
What do you mean? We don't want to look at the girl who looks at us creepily as we're sleeping?
Nope.
This really is just a story about a stalker, I think. There's no romance here.
That, and like the Windfish sucked Link into this, so like he didn't volunteer for this.
We weren't asked to be here.
So here's Walrus Skip. So it's just a bomb trigger. Like you place a bomb, then you open your menu and place another bomb. And you kind of have to do it in this specific way, or else you soft lock. Something about Bow Wow, I think.
So the deal is, the game is coded to remove Marin from your party when that cutscene finishes. However, we don't have Marin. We have Bow Wow, who has a different trigger to be removed. So it kind of messes with that.
And then we come back. Like, we have to die because though we're not technically soft locked, we can't actually do anything other than move until we enter a cave or die.
Yeah.
So we run to a cactus or a statue, depending on who you're talking to.
It's a cactus statue, according to some people. Some people are wrong. Some people can't determine what the color green is. It's fine.
It depends what version of the game you're playing to. Anyway, we shoot a couple arrows into the sand pit, and we definitely are not actually shooting anything. We're just sacrificing a couple arrows, and we get a key for it.
We're shooting all the bad jokes that we're putting into this commentary. You can't see them because they only exist in our hearts.
So, you may be wondering, why are we not going to D4? That's because we stopped counting after D3. And we're actually moving on to D6, which is just a bit faster. I think, when was this rerouted so D6 was introduced before D4?
That's actually in the notes. Give me a second.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Phew. Thought Seisei just got screwed there. I thought he messed up the Armos fight, but no, he's fine. It looked like he didn't have his dash out before he got stunned. Anyway, there's actually like a variety of strats you can do to deal with the Armos Knight. That's Xander did a little bit different, where he killed him at the top.
I'd wager it was early 2018, late 2017, where we started doing. Yeah, that's right.
You may be thinking, how can we even get to D6? We're supposed to have hookshot, right? Because like you get the hookshot in D5, and without the hookshot, you can't even get to D6. But well, there's a few oversights in terms of pits. You can actually jump over quite a few pits that I don't think the developers realized you can jump over. Like, you don't even need boots to get over that one. You can just do a well-timed diagonal jump.
Yes, but don't fall in the pit. It's
yeah.
It's unseemly.
Don't be me. Don't fall in the pit. Or don't fall in the first pit either. That one. No, I can't tell you.
I do believe they're called what? The Node Pit and the Zorlax Pit, right?
Yes, I believe so. Named after the people who failed in the most.
Then we also have the pit which kills. My personal favorite pit.
The TD section? Or is there a different pit later on that you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the one when you're on the way to D8.
D8.
The hookshot one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit which kills.
Yeah, especially in the original Link's Awakening, the colorless version, there's you don't even have hookshot for that. You have to do a really complex series of inputs and jumps to get by, and it's kind of hard.
Oh no, Madame Terry taking a death, going through Armos Maze. Gives me time to actually point out, because I don't think we did. Man, there's an Armos Knight right there. And he's dead. The fight goes really smoothly, provided you know what to do.
Yeah. So the reason we actually do D6 before D4 is to skip the ghost. The ghost is, if for anyone, again, familiar with the game, after D4 you get this really annoying ghost who constantly interrupts your movement through a screen if you stay on too long. That ghost, you have to do a whole side quest to get rid of it, because you can't enter dungeons when he's following you. But if you get the level 2 bracelet, the ghost doesn't spawn when you beat D4. So that's the primary reason we do D6 beforehand. Maybe it'd be the only reason.
You know, I just thought of a mod that would make the ghost infinitely better.
That makes the ghost not exist?
No, it's a mod that makes the ghost go, "Return the slab." No, good homage to some of the... You never watched Courage the Cowardly Dog as a kid?
I don't think so. I didn't watch that much TV.
Some of the best surreal TV out there.
Huh.
Twin Peaks.
No, I watched Arthur and Magic School Bus. Those were my primary shows.
Nah.
And they were great shows. Although Magic School Bus has so many holes in it now as an adult.
Look, OSHA doesn't exist in the universe with Miss Frizzle. She's the first one. They're the first thing that she took out with the school bus. She just ran over all of the OSHA offices.
Yeah. You probably just saw Say hit Facade 3 times before the face even appeared. That's
Fine.
because the boss exists before the face even shows up.
Hurt boxes are fun in this game.
And this is not the only game that's the case too. It's like every game except I think the remake that has Facade in it.
Yeah, we have to do some silly bomb arrow stuff to kill him quickly in that one. I think, unless they changed it within the past year and a half. Alright, so we're done D6. Where should we go now? On this nonsensical journey through a dream state.
I mean, we could go to D8, since we don't even need the hookshot to go to D8 either, and we don't even need the mirror shield. But that's also kind of slow, and actually, kind of just where we are, D4 is pretty much the closest dungeon.
You're absolutely right. I think Link should learn how to swim. Because he's learned his lesson after the intro and decided he needs to get off this island.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that Link needs to learn how to swim in all of these games.
He needs to learn how to swim by finding flippers in a box. And then all of a sudden he knows how to swim.
Yeah. Like, don't need swimming lessons, just buy a flipper. And it's even just one flipper, too. It's not even two of them.
I will say, though, at least Twilight Princess makes sense with it. Because it's not that you don't know how to swim, it's that you can't swim in deep water. Like, you can't stay down there indefinitely.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, in this game, we don't even know how deep the water is. Like, there's just no reason why Link shouldn't be able to swim at least at the surface.
Well, I can think of one reason. Where does Link keep all of his equipment?
On him.
Yeah, so what's weighing him down as he tries to swim?
Probably the giant flipper that he has.
The Rock's Feather
that would
actually
weigh him.
weighs like 2 tons.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think you have raised a good point there. He is pretty weighed down. We didn't even really mention much about D6. That
No, it's a rather straightforward dungeon.
Straightforward in that we abuse super jumps again to get by pretty much most of it. We go through it backwards half the time.
There's a recurring theme with how we deal with this game. It's called do it backwards, super jump, and bomb trigger it.
Yep.
Alright, we see Matamateria going for a rather precise super jump here. If they don't get it lined up properly, they'll get stuck in the wall.
It's
Although you
a real pain.
You can do this one as a normal super jump.
But you have to like time it a certain way too. It's something about the water makes your super jumps like you need to do it later or earlier. I forget which one.
No, this one you just have to do it at the apex. It's a whole bunch. With this one specifically, it's not the water, it's the distance that's doing you in.
I mean, like in the timing to even get the jump started. So this is D4. Stacey did a Jesus jump. We didn't even talk about the Jesus jumps. After D6, you probably saw a bunch of jumps on water. If you pause, it's basically like Villa Skip. Like if you pause when Link hits the water, then you have a frame where you can jump when you unpause. And so you just do a bunch of those to get past. Or else you basically can't even get out of D6.
Yeah, we should also mention they're doing these dungeons ridiculously fast. There's not much time to talk about a majority of this game. By the time we're done talking about it, they're already on the way to the next dungeon. For example, Stacey just did a super jump clinking off of a pea hat into clinking up the pea hat again in order to get to the boss key of this dungeon early. Did a completely intended jump as far as I'm concerned to get to the boss early. And just bomb arrowed and slashed the boss to death. In the time that we were talking about Jesus jumps.
Yeah, D4 is really, really fast dungeon because not even so much because of that many glitches. Although the Jesus jump and the Nightmare Key super jump does save a crap ton of time. but it's also that you can jump over pits again by just doing like a timed dash jump.
Or not even a dash jump. Sometimes just a regular jump.
Yeah, it's possible to do it with a regular jump, but it's a hell of a lot harder. And there's Xander doing that one again. There is an easier method that loses about 4 seconds, but if you're going for top level time, then you're going to want to do that.
It requires you switching over to power bracelet, lifting up those pots, and clipping into the wall that way.
Yeah, basically it loses time just because of the equips that you have to do. And just like that, Anglerfish is dead. Easiest boss if you're not Crevone.
Alright, now we're heading into D5 on Seisei's screen. We have Metamateria finishing up D6, about to start the Jesus Jump Escape.
And now Seisei's already in D5. D5 so soon because there's just nothing that happens between D4 and D5. You just get there as fast as you can. There's not even a glitch, it's just straight movement.
I still find it funny how, I think in the last race of the race before, Seisei got a gold on that split. What
It's like the hardest split to get a
What
gold
did he
on
do?
because it's
the
nothing
same
to
movement
it.
every single time.
You probably got a gold by like 0.01. If that. It might even be
fractional.
less than that, yeah.
Alright, so here we have a jerk. This Master Stalfos here stole our rightly deserved hookshot that we were going to steal from this dungeon chest. So we just kill him. Straight up.
And the hookshot that we have to have in order to even beat this dungeon, because you have to have it for the boss. I think you can skip it in every other situation, can't you? You could, because you could go to D8 before D7 and kill the eagle with the magic rod.
Yeah. And then
you can get over the pit that kills without hookshot.
Yeah.
Where else do you need hookshot for? Like truly need it.
You can get past the bridge portion with a very well timed super jump.
Oh
not
yeah,
super jump,
also on the
dash
way
jump.
bit.
Nowhere else really you need it, honestly.
Yeah, it would be great if we could skip the hookshot, but you need it to kill the boss. So
You
that's
might
not-
you might need it to get to Blano,
Oh yeah,
but you could also
but
do
you could just get a
a
key,
super
which
jump.
would probably be faster. Or we
No,
can
because you
allow
still have to
Blano
get
skip.
across.
Yeah, to the pit, the cave, right?
No, to get to the place where stairs or Blano is at. You hookshot across. Normally. In casual play, you hookshot down. By the way, totally don't need to hookshot for anything in this dungeon. You just jump over the pit. Easy.
Yeah, but you don't even need it for rooster skip because you can do it with a shovel.
Yeah. Or you could get the rooster.
Yeah.
Or you could just
if you're glitchless, maybe.
rooster skip as well.
Which is out of bounds, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but let's be honest. If we're doing this, we've already got nuts. Alright, say killing Master Stalfos once for all, you gotta kill him 4 times. Get the hook shot. So the crazy thing is each time you can kill Master Stalfos when you get a key. He'll drop a key every time, except for in the room where the 4th one is. That key becomes a hook shot because the room is coded that way. That actually comes up in a different category, the 100%, where we drag a key in from the other room to make it a hook shot. Now Xander getting his sweet Nightmare Key boss pit jump. We have Pink Batman fighting the Anglerfish. Mad Materia opening up. D4. I like it. And let me actually check something really quick.
So Slimy Eel here is a pretty straightforward boss too. You just gotta be ready for the head to pop out of one of the 4 holes, and then you hold out your sword as it's coming toward you, and get 4 or 5 slashes in, ideally. And you actually want to slash once after the boss goes back, because there's a chance that your sword just won't come out when you're holding it. So as the boss comes out, when you hookshot it, if you hold your sword, then you'll get an instant slash. But if you don't do a slash between cycles, there's a chance that the sword just won't come out, and you'll probably miss a hit.
I should also point out, in second place right now is actually Nitros, finishing D3 just 15, not D3, D5, 15 seconds after Say.
Huh. That's right, I do have... He's also quite a bit behind his PP.
Sometimes it's like that. You just gotta live with it. Remember, the best time that you do in any of these seeding races is gonna be your seeding time. Which again really reminds me I should put my time up soon. Alright, now that Say is done with D5, and Nitros, and Xander.
He is going to do the hardest trick in the game, at least for this category.
The hardest trick in the game.
It's double frame perfect, which means you have a 60th of a second twice in a row. You can buffer it. So we're talking about Rooster Skip.
Yeah.
Rooster Skip, as you know, again, if you know the game, you need to get the rooster to get over this giant pit in order to get the bird key to open D7. But we can do a hookshot jump, which means that we use the feather on the exact last frame that the hookshot retracts onto Link. And that allows Link to actually jump over the pit. However, it's a 60th of a second that you have to do that jump. So you can do it unbuffered, which I believe both Say and Xander are going to be doing, and the Batman and Materia are probably going to be doing it buffered.
Yeah. And to answer a question in chat, we run around with Bow Wow for most of the game because, one, it's slow to take him back. We never really go to the village again.
Bow Wow! Okay, so Say is opting to...
buffering.
Yeah, because Bow Wow is just being a jerk. Oh, he falls anyway!
Oh no.
Ooh, that is extremely unfortunate.
And Nitros also
he...
falls off stream.
Oh. Wonder if Say thought the hookshot was retracted enough. The thing is, Bow Wow really loves getting in the way, and it makes it hard to even see the hookshot. There you go. Nice! And come on. We may need to do another jump here. Okay, if you spam hookshot, sometimes you move a little bit closer to the ledge. And that's that.
I need to pay attention to something else while I'm at this. I need to remember that the difference in latency between the restream and Nitros' stream is significant.
True. 36, so that's 37 minutes. And...
It's 30 seconds difference.
Yeah. Like 25 seconds. Okay, Xander's doing Rooster Skip. He may... Yeah, he's gonna buffer that first one there.
And
Bow Wow gets in the way, so yeah.
Safety.
Yep.
I respect it.
Much faster to buffer it than to fall and do it again.
Yep. And
always better to play safe.
Walking into D7, hopefully going to show off the fact that Bow Wow can in fact eat cutscene triggers.
We did that for D6 as well, but we were so preoccupied with other stuff.
Look, there's so much going on.
It's true. There are 4 races, and like we have 2 players that are just like slaughtering the game. Heck, even the bottom guys are slaughtering the game.
Yeah, it's worth noting. They are all very good at this game.
Yes.
Alright, so let's see. We're starting
and
at
how-
D7.
Roughly how long ago did Batman and Materia start playing?
A couple weeks, most. Like 2
Yeah, so-
weeks before we actually started seeding, so about 3 weeks to a month ago.
Yeah, so they're already like getting hour-long times just 2 weeks after starting to play, which is very impressive. Like, I wasn't even this good after 2 weeks.
So now, Seisei has completely bombed out the interior of this tower, leaving it constructually unsound.
Don't worry, the impact of the top of the place won't affect the bottom in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we do bomb triggers to trigger the pillars because they're cutscenes. And now it's Goomba Surf. So he's 1 pixel clipped into the wall. This gives him enough to at least be able to do a super jump. He fails to make his super jump a bit of a pain to do. And he's gonna bounce off that Goomba. Fails again, oh man. He's having trouble with this one. And then he'll land on the ledge above. Just close enough. That's why you need to be 1 pixel, because you won't be close enough if you're more than 1 pixel. So this trick is basically like, the ledges are just barely close enough. Clean. That was a very clean one.
Rising Revi, thank you for sacrificing your rupees to RNG. You didn't need them anyways.
Now, Seisei saved and quit before Rooster Skip. It's not actually necessary to do Rooster Skip, but it is necessary to do this glitch for the boss. Where, oh man, what is happening with Seisei? Alright, there we go. So he's just gonna hookshot through the bottom, and it wraps around to the top to hit the boss. If you're on certain screens, like the warp screen near Mabe Village, then which is the one in question that's affecting this, then you have to do a save and quit before this boss in order to be able to do this glitch.
Alright. So now, Pink Batman is finishing off D5, killing the slime meal.
We just do a save and quit in order to regain our movement as we're falling, so we don't fall all the way back down to D4. Which is a pretty significant time loss because that actually resets your save point, so you can't even save and quit back up to D7.
I also appreciate our runners lamenting in stream chat about how their runs are bad.
Are you talking about Nitros and Xander here?
No, not Nitro. I haven't seen Nitro's post that. Pink Batman and Xander are going off.
Really? Okay, Nitros
Yeah.
sometimes does. Xander always does.
Alright, so now we're on the way to D8. Actually, wait, what?
D8 is
Why,
one of those dungeons.
What?
Go ahead.
Why is Xander... Xander messed up.
Oh, is he bombs or something?
What is he? He's grabbing the ocarina?
He's getting the ocarina. Interesting. He's gonna do. Maybe he's low on arrows and he's actually gonna do Death Ice.
Nah, he has 15.
interesting, because it's already way too late to do ICS.
Why
Rupees
on earth
too.
is Xander doing this?
I have no idea.
I don't understand. So, Say on the other hand is in D8 now.
Yeah, he's already like quite through.
He's not gonna
D8 is
do...
yet. Oh wow, was that? That was like almost unbuffered. That was so freaking fast.
smooth.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it that fast. I have no idea what Xander's doing, so until we figure it out.
Xander being played by Dragon Churro.
I wonder if he.
I know what he's doing, the degenerate. He's gonna go by Frog Song.
Didn't he finish? He got the bird key already, though. So he doesn't need the rooster.
No. We also use the Frog Song to wake
He's
up.
gonna use the mushroom. I wonder, maybe he is actually gonna go for ICS, just because he probably knows he's not gonna get a better time than what he's already gotten in the previous race.
I think Xander's just lost his mind, honestly.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's gotta
goes
lose
and
his
gets
mind
the-
and do something, right?
Goes and gets the owl cutscene from the forest.
The one that we skipped by saving and quitting earlier. Wonder if he's just going to D2.
I don't know what Xander's doing anymore, man. I'm very confused.
Since he's in the Roomba room, he's just, there's a few different ways of doing the pattern. You could also jump and move while moving it if you are good. Unlike me, I don't jump. I just kind of set up a dash and then do a couple jumps. I don't move, I mean, I just...
Look, it's fine. The Roomba moves at the same pace. If you just jump a couple of times, it's fine.
Yeah. Alright, Pink Batman just, getting the rooster key, not the rooster, bird key now. Let's
Is it rooster key or is it bird?
Yee! Whoa, that was
Ooh.
close. Oh, man.
Playing
Okay,
with fire, I see.
Yeah, and let's just hope he actually, jumps over the lava there.
Alright.
Okay, he's good. Because if he falls in the lava, he resets.
Xander apparently going to the raft game?
Alright, Xander is just memeing at this point.
Indeed.
He just wants to meme.
As an admin of this tournament, I declare Xander banned. Not seriously, though. He's not even getting the chests. God,
Yeah,
this is some low quality, low effort garbage that I'm seeing on Xander's screen. He's not even picking anything up.
He should at least pretend he's doing a randomizer.
Oh, he picked up one thing. Wow. Good job. I'm proud of you, Xander. Fantastic.
Materia's doing Rooster Skip now. Taking a fall though. I didn't catch what got in the way though. And Pink Batman not getting a Bow Wow Eat. Needing to watch the whole cutscene. Not that much longer. And Seisei's now in D2, finishing off D2, which is, funny enough, actually faster to do D2 after D8, because you happen to be going by it anyway, and you have some better stuff to deal with the rest of the dungeon with. Make it a bit quicker than if you did it earlier. You can just do a dash jump and bonk off that wall to get up. Little pit jump. And, okay, so here's the genie. If you are clipped into a wall, the top left wall, and you are facing the left, the pot just instantly breaks. You don't need to throw it 3 times. For some reason, you have to be facing the left. It won't work if you aren't. And you have to be clipped. She just does that. And then it just does magic rod spams, and boss is dead. That's the quick kill.
Yep.
It's
nice
different in
little cat
Hundo.
in the corner.
In Hundo, you have to do the boss or the dungeon in full because you have to drop off Bow Wow to get a picture. We'd otherwise split it in that category too.
Man, Hundo takes the fun out of everything.
Bow Wow takes the fun out of everything. It's not Hundo, it's Bow Wow's existence that takes the fun out.
I really think people are just bitter about the dog.
Oh yeah, we
He's
sure
the
are.
ideal friend shape. I don't see what your problem is.
Sure, he's cute, but he's really annoying.
Yeah, just like a Pomeranian.
Yeah, they're annoying. Come at me, all Pomeranian fans.
Alright, Stacey doing a lineup and bomb triggering the cutscene.
Yep, because we don't have the ocarina. Well, Xander does, but he doesn't have the first song, so it wouldn't matter. But once again, we can skip half the game through a bomb trigger.
It's all just a suggestion, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Xander, or not Xander, Seisei is on 50 pace again, I think. Or is he? No, actually, no, I don't
No,
think he is.
not 50. There's no way.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like mid
I thought
51, I think.
probably, yeah.
Provided there's
Still,
cooperation.
This is good pace. Let's see where Nitros is at the 49-minute mark.
Should be.
Nitros
the
is
ABC.
just he is at the egg.
Yep. So we teased it earlier. There is a set pattern for this egg labyrinth. It is left, left, up, right, up, left, up.
Yep, that's why we can skip the trading sequence.
Yep.
So he's
And
gonna do a
now-
bomb trigger to skip some text and also prevent the music from happening, and that is probably the most crucial thing because it allows us to do what is called the aghanim manipulation. But first, the blob kill. You just have the blob land on your sword, and you place a bomb, and that just kills it for some reason. This is aghanim. He's gonna throw 2 regular energy balls at you for the first 2 shots, but the next 2 are 50-50. However, if you don't have music and you position yourself properly somewhere in specific pixels in the room, you can actually force the boss to always give you an energy ball. Alright, CC's getting good RNG there. Right up against the wall. And just do a well-timed spin slash and some spamming. You stunlock the Nightmare Moldorm. Then dash the Ganon 12 times. Spin slash the Shadow and Mola, and then you're on Death Eye.
Shadow what?
Death Eye, Shadow and Mola.
What's a Lenmola?
Isn't that what it's called? Oh yeah, that's right. We never saw Lenmola earlier. That's right. Lenmolas don't exist. It's just a shadow thingy.
It's a Shadow Ball. It's a Pokemon move. It's actually a Gengar in disguise. Little did we
Death
know
Eye is
we
the
were all
only.
playing Pokemon.
Death Eye is the only truly random thing about this fight, as long as you do the Aghanim Minute properly. And he can completely kill your run. Like if you get bad RNG, the eye opening, you can lose maybe. Just from Death Eye.
And down
But-
goes the eye.
Yeah, it took a little while for him to open the eye the first time there, but he was pretty consistent after that.
Alright,
And
let's
that is a
see.
GG from Seisei.
Yep.
Getting a high 51, just barely.
51, 57.
G.
Very nice.
So now Xander has all of the items, including the mushroom. And he's on Hothead. Let's see if he gets a 1 cycle. No, not. Almost.
I'm gonna opt to wait a second before asking the question.
The question.
Yeah, to see if anybody wants to come in for interviews. Because Nitro's is about to kill. There it is.
Nitro's with a low 53.
It's good. It's good.
All right, so now Batman is in D8, and Materia is on her way to D8.
I wish I could see the comments. Nitro, stoic as ever. Declines. Alright, now we see Pink Batman going for the bookshot. Gets it, very nice. Now, it's very important, we don't go back up. Because that'll mean that
Yeah.
it's off.
Hey,
Hey, say.
Hello.
GG.
Thank you.
Another solid run
Yeah.
for the most part. Bow Wow was a bit of a pain again. You had the buffer rooster skip because Bow Wow was a jerk.
Yeah. It's mostly because I messed up. Like first of all, I didn't get the unbuffer one, so that was my fault. And then I should have recognized how many buffers I had to do, and then Bao hide me my visual cue. And I didn't know how many buffers I had to do, so I did one more, and then I fell. That was unfortunate, but that was mostly my fault. I didn't react well enough. But yeah, that and Goomba Surf. Apparently, I can do a naked super jump.
It's fine.
And you're on keyboard too. I think,
What?
right? Are you on controller now?
What are you playing?
No, I'm keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, I find that super jumps are much easier on keyboard.
Yeah. I don't know why I failed, but somehow I failed. I don't know.
Look, sometimes you hands. It is what it is.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Man, what I really want to know is I want to really get Xander in here and pick his brain about what made him want to go off the rails.
Oh yeah, he got the ocarina and then the mushroom.
And then went to go do raft.
Yep.
And
I think
then
he
went to
I'm guessing he probably isn't beating his best time for the seeding, so he's just gonna have some fun.
Yeah, probably. Maybe he's satisfied with the time he already has. I don't know. But Xander being Xander, after all, not really surprising.
Man.
He's the memester.
Yep.
Wait, did he save and quit out of the boss room?
He really wants to get the ICS. Nah. Yeah, he's saving and quitting until he gets it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I feel like he needs to know our thoughts about this. So overall, how are you feeling about your runs so far? Say.
The run was pretty good. I mean, it was alright until Rooster Skip. I was ahead of my PB and I got mostly screwed by our sets before that, where I got, I don't know, like 15 tries or something. But otherwise, it was pretty good. I had good D4 and good D5, and I usually messed up those dungeons lately, so I was happy with that. But yeah, the run was alright. Guess I'm happy with that for a race.
Of course, I'm sorry that I cut you off with that questions intro, but indeed, Pink Batman has completed D8.
And on the way to D2.
I really
One of the
hope-
annoying things I don't like with this category is thinking, oh, I'm done D8. I get to go to the egg finally. And then I'm like, no. There's that annoying nightmare cube room in D8 or D2 that I really hate.
You know what
It's
I
at
want to
the
see?
end of the run.
I want to see Pink Batman beat Xander here. Can I curse Xander? How hard can I curse the man?
He's already cursed.
Oh no!
There it is.
I hate it.
Hey, he's got it.
I just had to say
ICS.
something.
He's gonna skip. He's not even. There we go. Okay. So he just skipped like some of the cutscene. That's it. That's all he was trying to get. Problem is, it's like 50-50.
Did he only did that for D2 instruments?
Only D2.
Oh, nice. That was worth it.
And it's probably gonna do Death Eye Skip too, since he has the ocarina.
I mean, if he
Also-
doesn't, we're gonna tell him. I'm gonna invalidate his run. He's gonna
Yeah.
get back in there until he gets the Death Eye skip.
I'll explain how Death Eye Skip works once he gets to it.
Alright, Madame Materia finishing up D8. Love to see it. Pink Batman finishing up D2. Very nice, very nice. This has been nice, relaxing, I feel. Things have been going smoothly. Xander now approaching the egg, the final boss fight. Pink Batman approaching the egg. And you know, with practice, all of this stuff that we do is decently simple. You just need to practice a lot. This is a very accessible speed game.
It's not a lot. Most of the stuff is not terribly hard, and there are also like a lot of buffered versions for skips that are that make the game quite beginner friendly. Even if you've never speedrun a game before, this is a good pick.
Yeah, this, I think, was the first game I ever properly speedrun.
Alright, let's see what he's doing here. Yeah,
he's doing
going
it.
for it. Okay, so he's letting the bat hit him to kind of get certain visual cue on screen, and so he's going to do a few buffers in specific places, then use the ocarina on the same frame that one of the bats is released toward him, and he misses it. So he's going to try and do it unbuffered, and he's probably just going to keep doing it until he gets it.
He better
Yep.
reset and do it again.
Well, thing is, he can just wait and try it again.
No, he's gone for it.
No,
unbuffered
one
again.
frame late. He's gonna be here a while if he keeps doing
Really
it like
going
that.
for it.
Uh,
I think he missed it though. Yep. Shame. I don't
If he
think
keeps
that was it
if he
either.
keeps spamming it here, he'll probably get it.
Oh, there's a what from Pink Batman. I can only wonder what's happened.
There it is. Okay, so that bat's frozen. So he's gonna kill Ganon, and then as soon as he kills the shadow thingy, that is definitely not Lenbola.
It's a Gengar.
The bat is going to turn into Deatheye, which instantly dies because it has no health. Because the game sees Deatheye get killed, it spawns a staircase. And there you go, Xander, 3rd place with 102.56.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I enjoyed it.
Once he gets in here, I'm gonna tear him a new one.
Sit back and watch.
Alright, meanwhile, we have Pink Batman coming up the Deatheye.
21 arrows, so that's plenty. You only
That's
actually
enough.
need 16, but if you're like me and you miss arrows a lot, you kind of want to have a few extra. Oh man, not cooperating.
And
There you go.
down goes Deatheye. This is gonna be a PB for Pink Batman. A significant PB, mind you.
Yeah, the last run was like 106, right?
106 flat. This is a 104.28.
Yes. GG, yet another race PB. And now Materia is coming onto the fight as well. Which really shows the how close their times can be in a race.
Yeah. Should have probably added Triss.
Barred from interview. What?
It's fine. No, he's not allowed to come in and we can't pull him in. Can we? Oh, we can. Holy, I didn't know I could do that. Anyways, you, sir, are the lowest effort person that I have ever seen with your memes. You picked up one thing on the rapids. Disgraceful.
Sorry,
No, I don't want to hear that.
Astro would disagree with you. Astro would be proud of me.
Xander, why?
Because he's a foolish fool who did foolish things. He picked up one rupee pickup on the rapids.
I
Disgraceful.
also picked up one arrow pick.
Man, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna commit. You're gonna get as much as you can. But you didn't even open up a chest.
I'll do that next
Go to
time.
Rapids. What?
Why not? It's in the route. You just haven't learned the fastest route yet.
He doesn't even meme properly. That's how sad this is.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing happened, Batman. Don't worry about it.
I just looked over to the stream, I'm like, oh my god, I'm less than a dungeon behind Xander. What is happening? Now I know why.
I was really pulling for you to win that one, Pink Batman. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how you
Holy-
didn't.
I'm only a minute and a half behind you. That's pretty good.
Guys, I'm actually pretty sad.
Really? What's that?
Xander is playing the officially fastest any percent route for weep shit, and you don't know it.
Well, in other news, that was another new PB for me.
GG.
Yeah.
Minute 30 PB is pretty solid.
Oh yeah, I finally got that 105 I was looking for. Or sub 105.
You know what time it is, right?
I know, sub 1.
Run it back.
Means I gotta start being more aggressive. I've been taking safe strats this entire time. I can't afford to do that anymore if I want to get better PBs at this point.
Oh, you can
Even-
get sub-hour safe strats.
Oh, absolutely. You just need to you know,
You
clean
get,
up
like-
movement a little bit.
You could basically get like sub 55 even with safe strats.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sitting at a, what, 57, 50 something with safety strats?
Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know. I'd say that run felt way too clean up until I got to D5, and then everything just kind of went down the toilet at that point. The rest of the run was okay.
What I would recommend though, if you do want to learn the hardest strats, practice them like early, so that way you get them in your muscle memory as soon as possible. And then once
Yeah.
you're ready to implement them, then you'll you might even be able to implement them sooner than you think.
Oh
And
yeah.
there she goes. Mana Materia finishes with a time of 107.58.
Dang, that is not bad at all.
That's very solid all around.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get more practice in. I've just been so busy with work, I haven't had much time. Like, these races have pretty much been my practice for right now.
Amen, brother. Yeah, good job to all 5 of our racers today. Doing
I
very
lost
Absolutely.
like a minute to Jesus jumps. It was insane. That's not even an exaggeration. It was
Actually, you
so
know
bad.
what? I am a little worried because I just remembered I'm not 100% sure on this. I may have oobed though on my escape, like not
Oh,
the transition,
no.
but like after the transition.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
For the transition.
I'm gonna
In
find
fact,
out.
you've got... I can check that right now.
Mm. It wasn't coming out of the transition; it was the jump after the transition.
Oh, Mana Materia.
I'm a little worried about it.
After
Oh.
D6?
Yeah, after
Uh,
D6.
That was
That's-
bad.
Hey, Manny.
I was on a
Matt-
2-minute PB pace coming out of D3 and then just lost it all in D6.
D6
Sad.
is tricky sometimes.
It's not even that, like, all of the time loss was just having problems with my controller on that one ravine jump. It's the worst. I need to get something done about that because I wasted 3 minutes there? Close to 3 minutes there just because it wouldn't go.
It's fine. Master Stalfos refused to be hit by my sword at any time.
I was like, I did really well. Like, I did really well with anything else. Like, just looking at my splits, I just kept on a consistent pace and just like teetered around a few seconds. It was just that, and then I had a 2 or 3 try getting bird key, and then Deathel hated me.
You still did really good though. Very respectable time.
Thank you.
So,
My pe-
Batman,
Ew.
I will say really quickly,
Yes.
no out of bounds, you're good.
Hey!
Yeah, the
All right,
jump
nobody
here-
cheated. Everybody go home.
Hooray!
All right, well, I'm already home, so.
Technically, we're not home. We're in Tress's home.
True.
Oof.
You're right. Trust,
This
feel
is
free to
his
kick us out
lair.
anytime.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
isn't our
okay.
house, it's the neighbor's
Chips
house.
and lemonade on me.
Woohoo!
Oh god, just everything around D6 was horrible. The ravine jump and then coming out, the bomb fairy really hated me and put a bomb right on the stairs as I was trying to go up them, so knocked me back in the water and I had to do that whole Jesus jump again. Oh,
That's fun
everything
when
was
that
bad.
happens.
No, it's always fun.
Yeah,
But we love
just-
bomb fairies here, right?
yeah,
Bomb
they're
fairies are
they're
great.
the best.
Look, you guys are crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was gonna say the one in the Armos maze, like just everything around D6 lost a bunch of minutes.
Xander, when did you go back to get Ocarina, though? I'm very curious.
After
did it after
D7, when I
D7.
couldn't
After
beat my
D7.
tourney PB anymore.
The man just gave up. He made such low effort.
That's so terrific.
No effort, still 5 minutes faster than what I got.
No. Don't get me wrong. His run
Uh-huh.
was fine. His memes were low effort, is what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
I'm shooting shots here.
Well, can't wait to go back and watch this.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It'll be
Also, as I
terrific.
popped in the thing, grats on the PB again, Batman. You're doing well.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Like you two, between the two of you, fantastic development
there's like a 30-second difference between us right now in terms of PBs, and I'm like, I'm looking at my sum of best to 59.02, and I'm just like, that means 58's doable. If I could get the things down.
Oh, that'll drop very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Trust me.
I think my only best split in this was the D3, and it was clearly by like 2 seconds. And I'm just like, how?
So I wonder, does anybody have any final thoughts about their runs, about the race, about Xander's
I can do
memes?
better.
That's Xander's memes. Xander, you need to improve on the memes.
No. I got 3 more runs to do better, and I intend to get at least sub 105 for these goddamn things.
No, don't forget, you can also do runs outside of you can do races outside of the normal scheduled ones.
Yeah, but then I'd also take time. Like, I've got like 5 different hobbies I gotta keep up with, so. Takes away times from other stuff.
Final thoughts. Master Stalfos has a terrible hitbox.
Well, yeah.
And I will never forgive it.
Seriously, it does. Like, you gotta it's so finicky. I've had times where I'm like, I know I'm in the right spot, and then it's like, how did that miss? How did that miss?
So my final thought, slacking on your speedruns due to other hobbies and real life as a god of Zelda speedrunning is not acceptable.
Oh, I'm a god now, am I?
No, Trez.
No, I am the god of Zelda speedrunning.
All right.
You
As long
oughta-
as it's
you
not
oughta
me.
see him
Commands
and-
you to prioritize this over your other hobbies.
You ought to see him lording over demon speedruns. It's a sight to see.
But I really like playing Warhammer.
Especially in Snowhead.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like, oh, you could have snowboarded better. How could you? I can do it again.
Snowhead. Did you just say Snowhead?
No, I said Snow Peak.
No, you said Snowhead.
So,
did
anyways,
say
thanks,
Snowhead.
Trez, for allowing us to have this episode of Weeb Shit.
Yeah, this
really
is a
appreciate you, pal.
This is a fantastic Super Metroid run today. Terrific.
Yeah.
Just 10 out of 10.
Don't forget, everybody, go watch whatever anime you like. It doesn't matter. It just has to be Weeb Shit.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this coverage of the Mario Golf Super Rush tournament live on ZSR.
Oh, we're playing Mario Golf? You want to go?
I'm
Add
actually
me on
playing
the Switch, pal. Let's go.
I'm actually playing the campaign right now. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this LIDX seeding race number 5. I had a blast as always, guys. Thank you so much, Matt and Zintro so much for doing the commentary. I was thinking, wait, did Zintro run or did Zintro commentate?
It's
No,
either Zintro or Nitros, right? It's one of those two.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, everybody.
so.
Thank you all so much. See you next time. It's probably gonna be it's actually gonna be for sure on Thursday, same time, same bad channel. Thank you all for watching. Take care.
Right.
See y'all.